Hello and welcome to the show that brings you the best of watersports action from across the globe. On this week's show, we set sail to Nassau in the Bahamas for the Star Sailors League Grand Final. We're in Australia for round one of the Ocean Thunder Surfboat Series. We delve back into our archive and bring you some top-class surfing action from the Hawaii Expression Sessions. But first, it's a roundup of the latest watersports news from around the world. The world's wakeboard elites, including defending champion Lira Sofa from Israel and two-times world champion German Dominic Gers, went head-to-head in the beautiful Mexican province of Morelos. For the first time ever, the Mexican spectators saw the world's best cable wakeboarders throwing down tricks never seen before in competition. 158 riders from 26 nations were in attendance, creating a truly diverse spectrum of style. In the Open Ladies Final, 23-year-old German Julia Rick put down an unbeatable run with clean season tricks, scoring 78.33 points, earning her first place.
Yeah, I'm so stoked right now to finally get IWWF Open World Champion, and especially after getting WWA World Champion 2 weeks ago, so I'm total World Champion now.
Among the men, there were some surprises on the results board. With some of the best riders in the world in attendance, it was always going to be a tough competition. Guy Ferrer from Israel put down a great run and he placed just third, scoring 80. Second place at the Aqua Ski Action Park in Morelos went to Germany. A fan's favourite, Dominic Gers. He impressed the judges with an incredible style and trick variation on his first run, giving him a solid score of 83.67. With his own unique style and interesting variation of tricks, Israeli Lira Sofa put down a stunning first run and then followed it up with an even better second one. The judges loved it and he scored an amazing 87.67 points, giving him the overall win and managing to defend his world title.
You know, I dreamed about it, but I'm really happy. It was a long year. Someone told me today I'm the Rocky Balboa of wakeboarding, so that was a really huge compliment for me. And I'm super happy.
So congratulations all round as our well-deserved winners take the applause. A host of top national and international swimmers recently gathered in Lausanne, Switzerland for the annual Swim Cup. Swim Cup is supported by FINA, the international governing body for swimming. It's the final race of the European short course season and it's planned to take place directly after the yearly alternating World and European short course championships in the future. This year the event follows the Worlds at Windsor, Canada, which means the athletes are still in great shape. The overall prize money at Lausanne is 40,000 Swiss francs. In addition, more than 900 FINA performance points are up for grabs. There were many outstanding performances over the 2 days of swimming, but the standout from day one was triple Olympic champion Katinka Husu from Hungary, who was the most successful, winning 4 races: the 50-metre and 200-metre breaststroke, along with the 100 and 400-metre medley. There were other notable winners. Current world champion Marco Koch from Germany winning in the 100-metre breaststroke. 17-year-old Michael Andrew from the USA taking the win in the 100-metre medley. And Rio Olympic medalist Peter Timmers from Belgium taking top honours in the 100-metre freestyle competition. Plenty more news next week, but now we take you to New South Wales in Australia for highlights from round one from a brand new season of the Ocean Thunder Surfboat Series.
Beko Home Appliances Ocean Thunder here at DY. We reached the women's semi-finals, and what a first semi-final. The 2 quarter-final winners in the same race. Back to Balance crew from North Cronulla and the BudgieSmuggler.com crew from Palm Beach. So obviously they hold favourite status, but one of these 4 boats is going to be knocked out.
And they've had a good start, haven't they? Palm Beach right up there. Peter Spence has had a busy day, hasn't he? You can see Mark lead there. North Cronulla just losing his all momentarily as they hit a wave there. But Palm Beach, they've won 5 of their 6 races heading into this final. Aussie?
That is terrific form. A little bit of trouble for Dole before you dig from Mona Vale on the row out right across in alley number 1. And right at the moment, they are looking like the boat that's not going to make it through to our 6-boat final. And by the way, it's a double race final again for the men and the women today. So if we don't make it tough enough, we make them do 2 laps when they get to the final.
Absolutely. That's the aspect I think I love about the Ocean Thunder so much, because you just don't see it in any other carnival or race in the whole of Australia. Just in the Ocean Thunder, we have this double race format. So unbelievably tough, but challenging for the girls.
This is going to be another win for Palm Beach. Peter Spence, they're putting on a bit of an exhibition in this semi-final, aren't they? And this is what I talk about, conserving energy, because when you talk about double races and you talk about attrition later in the day, they wouldn't have been expecting such a comfortable win. Donnie McManus has got Bilgola up into 2nd place, but look at the margin between 1st and 2nd. It's huge here. And that is a great win in the first semi-final for BudgieSmuggler.com Palm Beach. And the Blackmores crew from Bilgola will coast into 2nd position. And really there's no great pressure on North Cronulla either, because the Dial Before You Dig boat from Mona Vale are well back in 4th position. So quite clear cut. Palm Beach, Bilgola, North Cronulla, they can get ready for the final. Mona Vale miss out.
Bluey, different club, same crew. Can you do it again?
Oh yeah, we're hoping to be up there and be competitive and see how we go. We'll hopefully get a good few results and go from there.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
Renee with Bluey Lee there, on to the 2nd semi-final for the women here, and 2 Currumbin crews, another one of the Mona Vale crews represented, and Austin Mere with Sweep Jack Patterson. And there's a story around their boat. Now you'll see Renee Patterson hop into the seat. What's going on there?
Well, Renee actually had a hip operation just 8 weeks ago, Bossy. Can you believe? And she's out there rowing today. So they've given her special permission to be able to start the race in the boat. But man, what a superwoman she is.
I cannot imagine that the physio has given the rehab program involved sliding back and forward on an Ocean Thunder surf boat through 6 or 7 races on a Saturday.
She asked her husband, Jack, who is the sweep, for permission. I think he said, yep, I want you in. In she goes.
So here we go. 2nd semi-final. The top 3 will go through to the final. 1 boat to be knocked out in what is a typically arduous day in the Beko Home Appliances Ocean Thunder. The 2 boats on top at the moment in alley 3 and 4, Austin Mere and the TJS Services boat from Currumbin. The story not so good for Conne Elevators of Mona Vale. You can see their left of picture. They are a clear-cut 4th at the moment. They are in the trouble seat.
Yeah, they're really struggling, aren't they? They had a tough start to that race, but on the opposite end of the scale, you can see there that we've got Jackals Ostemir being out in front, as well as the Currumbin crew swept by Matt Hickey. It's going to be an interesting race back to the beach.
Well, it's going to make for a whole story. The story of Renee Patterson, the fact that Jack is the sweep, and now they look final bound. The gap is a big one. Conne Elevators, the Mona Vale crew only just going around the can now. It's choppy out the back, but they're going to need more than just a little runner to get them up into the top 3. I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, and look at this. Ostomir's got a great wave there. They're holding oars. Jack will bring this nicely into the boat. But you can see to the side, you can see TJS Services Currumbin right with them on that same wave.
Well, that's been the order right the way through. Out of the cans, Austinmere first, that Currumbin boat in alley 4 second. That appears to be the way they'll finish, although, you know, this is a big race for Currumbin. They're going to get 2 into the final. Just a little correction there for Jack Patterson, and he'll get them back onto the straight and narrow, literally, to get them into the beach. And the 2 Currumbin boats will fill 2nd and 3rd. There's a run out the back for Mona Vale, but it's a long way back for them. So it's going to be one heck of a final coming up in the women's here in round 1 of the Ocean Thunder. boats in great form like Palm Beach and Austinmere. Austinmere, the two Currumbin boats, two of the Queenslanders into the final, and Mona Vale eliminated. And from the women's, we go straight to the men's semi-finals. And here you go. You've got one of the winners of the quarterfinals, the 7 News Cronulla crew, Currumbin, the defending champions with Lyle Clark, Palm Beach and Austinmere all ready to go. You talk about Australian too on sweeps. I mean, Jack Patterson, he's in the women's, he's in the men's, and he's up again at the start line in a big race.
We're seeing a lot of that, aren't we? Matt Collins is another one from Mona Vale doing both crews, but great effort from those guys. We can see there we're all...
Oh, Cronulla's out the back. Dave Young and his crew has basically ended their day, barring disaster for one of the front three.
They can say goodbye to their finals hopes right there and then. They'll continue racing. We can see them just at the bottom of the screen there. But are these three out in front? But you know what? Anything can happen on the way home. We've seen that already today, haven't we, Vossi?
Well, it'll be a 6-boat final. First three here advance, but yeah, they still need a bit of luck. Dave Young and the Cronulla boat, they were having a brilliant day, to be quite honest, and for that to happen in basically a sudden death semi-final. Palm Beach boys are confident. Smith & Son Renovations and Extensions, another new sponsor. We welcome them to the Ocean Thunder. I'm liking the look of 360 Finance, though. The Currumbin boys, what makes them so good? Because Lyle Clark, you sure they haven't got an outboard motor?
It certainly looks like it, doesn't it? They're just perfectly in time. You wouldn't think that they've already raced 9 times already today. Such an impressive effort from those guys. Ostomy, although, you know what, Cronulla's not too far off the pace here. We can see from that wide shot, Vossi.
But we are talking great quality of crew, and the space that Currumbin have put between them and the rest is quite amazing. In these conditions, it's not as if they're getting some massive wave to go all the way into the shore with. It's a bit of skill from the sweep, the strength and endurance of the crew, and it's another big win to Currumbin here. And I think it'll be Palm Beach and Austinmere to fill the other placings going into the final. But again, conserving a little bit of energy with just almost a walk up the beach. Palm Beach will come in second, so a good result for them. And Austinmere will claim third position, knowing that the Cronulla crew are further back and will be the ones to miss out on the final. But it's quite an effort from Currumbin. Whoever makes the final, they know that will be the crew to beat.
It's good. Like we've had 2 boat sessions leading into this, and we've got an under 19 in the open men's crew. So Brock Walsh is doing an amazing job, and the experience he's going to get from this is second to none. You know.
All right, well, you're going to be a busy man, so good luck.
Oh yeah, there's no better event, and I just got to tell him now that he's got to go around the can twice in the next race then. So hopefully he turns up.
It is certainly tough. It is quite an effort from all the crews when they get down to this stage. The second semi-final in the men's, 2 Mona Vale crews, Currumbin and DY. For Currumbin, they're looking to have 2 crews qualified for the men's final, knowing that they've already got 2 in the women's, which is quite an achievement.
Yeah, an astounding effort from the club today.
Raise it back, let's go! Punch it again!
As we go on board with Matt Wildman's crew there, a great start from those guys.
And this is Mona Vale.
Boys now, back!
That's the voice of Matt Collins, the dial before you dig boat. They won their quarter final, expected to be right in the firing line. In fact, I don't think they expect anything less than being in the final race of the day today. And I've got to say, DY at the start, Sam.
This one now!
As the front crews continue to push, DY seem to start further back than the others, and now they find themselves absolutely in 4th position.
Yeah, they had a bad start on top of that as well, so they're really struggling to make up that space right now. But will they be able to do it as soon as they turn the cans? But I just think Matt Collins' crew, I mean, he hasn't had too much luck in Ocean Thunder in the last couple of years, but he certainly is having his day today, isn't he?
So we've got the 2 Mona Vale boats and Currumbin doing well.
Go! Here it is! Go!
Collins is driving his crew now.
He is. His nickname's Rude Boy, but it's actually pretty polite Matt Collins we're seeing today, Vossi.
But he's still getting plenty out of his crew. Look at them now pick up the tempo. He's got them He's got them headed towards the final. No change of luck for DY. They are still clear fourth. Oh, hang on a second. Matt Collins is now headed south.
He's changed direction. Obviously, he's seen a little bit of a wave and hopefully get a little bit of a lift heading back to the beach. But you know what? They still have to run up to their flag, so could be even harder for those guys.
Makes the sprint for the bow. The further out of your alley you get, the longer the run it is for the bowman to get to the pole. And that's opened the door for the A. Curtin and Blinds boat from Currumbin to maybe claim top position here. They are the actual boat in Alley 3, but you wouldn't know it from some of the shots, the way that Monavale has moved around. Still DY in fourth position. It looks like their day is going to end in the semi-finals. But here is the sprint, and you see the angle that comes into it. They're all a little off course, but Currumbin will get across first, and the two Monavale boats second and third. So you're going to have two Currumbin boats and two Monavale crews in the final. That's a great achievement, and DY eliminated.
And we'll have more from the final in next week's show, but join us after the break as we bring you highlights from the Star Sailors League Grand Final from the Bahamas. And later in the show, we delve back into our archive to bring you some top-class surfing action from the Hawaii Expression Sessions.